Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to my dear students. I hope you all are happy and healthy at home. Today we are going to start the chapter in mathematics, that is chapter number 10, tens and hundreds. What are tens and hundreds? So in this chapter we are going to study about the number line as our first topic. Now see, on the page first of your chapter, one scale is drawn here. Usually we all have some small size scale, that is plastic scale, and its length is 10 centimeter, which is given here. Okay. So in this you can see some lines. See, the first line is indicating 1. Now this 1 is centimeter. Okay. Now in 1 centimeter and 2 centimeter, in between them there are small 10 lines. See, we can count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay. See, now as I told you that in between the 2 centimeters, means 1 centimeter and 2 centimeter, in between them there are total 10 lines and each line indicates 1 millimeter. Okay. Now what are the small parts between these two numbers? These small lines are known as millimeters. Okay. Now you have to remember that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Got it? What is millimeter? The small parts or small lines which are there in between 1 centimeter and 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 3 centimeter, and so on. So the small lines which are present between any 2 centimeters on number line or on scale are known as millimeters. And as I have counted that there are 10 small lines between 2 particular centimeters. So I have written that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Understood? Now see, in between these 2 centimeters also there is one line which is a little bit longer than the other lines which are just present in its neighboring place. Now this small line which is little bit longer than its neighboring line is 0.5 centimeter. Okay. What is this small line? This small line is 0.5 centimeter, or we can say that it is half centimeter. So 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeter, 2 centimeter, then it will be 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4 and so on. Okay. So in this you have to remember the concept, that is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Now look into your textbook. What was the length of the smallest pencil you have used? Now it is a question which is asked to you. So as kids you might be having the habit of using pencils of small size, right? So have you ever tried to measure the size of that small pencil? See, here also one small pencil is given, and if we measure this small pencil with the help of a scale, then its measurement I have got is 3.6 centimeter. Okay. So if you have any small size pencil, you have to find its length with the help of scale by yourself and write down here. Okay. Now see, we can see that Anju used a lens to make it look longer. This is, you can see in the figure, this is a magnifying lens. In this lens we can see the size of the things as bigger. It will magnify the image. Okay. So it is shown that 3.6 will come just after this. As I told you that a little bit bigger line is called 3.5. So it is 3.5 and one more line. So it will be 3.6 centimeter. Understood? Now see, here 1 centimeter has 10 equal parts. As I have explained you that 1 centimeter has how many equal parts? It is 10 equal parts. So each part will be 1/10 of a centimeter. So if I ask you that what will be the fraction of this one small line, then what you will say? That the fraction of one small line is equal to, what is the fraction? 1/10. Why 1? Because one small line is 1 millimeter. Okay, see, one line is equal to 1 millimeter, and there are 10 lines, so it will be 10 millimeters. Understood? One small line, 1 millimeter, so there are 10 small lines. So these 10 small lines indicates 10 millimeter. So now, therefore, we can say that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Understood? And so the fraction of one small line is equal to 1/10. Now see. Oh, now see what these two students are talking among themselves. It is more than 3 centimeter. We have seen that it is 3.6, means 3 centimeter and 6 millimeters. Okay. Now here 1 centimeter has 10 equal parts. So each part is 1/10 of a centimeter. 1/10 of a centimeter is called millimeter. Okay. As I have explained you, one small line is called millimeter. So one line is equal to 1 millimeter. See, you have to remember this, that 1 millimeter is same as 0.1 centimeter. Okay. Now come to the next page. What is the length of this pencil? See, one pencil which was given to us here, the length of this pencil is 3.6 centimeter. Okay. So if we convert 3.6 centimeters into millimeters, 3.6 centimeters convert into millimeters. So how many millimeters? So how we are going to do it? We will multiply. First we will 3.6 multiply by 10. Okay. Why multiplying by 10? Because 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. So 36 centimeter into 10 is equal to 36 millimeters. Okay. Understood? Now see. Now next box in your book is given of the size of frogs. There are different types of frogs which we can find around us. One category of frog is gold frog and another is bullfrog. Now what is the size of this? Gold frog, is the size of gold and bullfrog same? No, it is not same. Because the size of gold frog is 0.9 centimeter and the size of bullfrog is 30.5 centimeter. Got it? So which one is bigger in size, bullfrog or gold frog? Obviously we can see that 30.5 is greater than 0.9. So the size of bullfrog is bigger. Now guess how many such small frogs can sit on your little finger? See, here one small frog is given, that is gold frog. It is sitting on a nail. We just have to guess, so it's not much important. Now, what does 0.9 centimeter mean? So, it is same as 9 millimeters, and we can also write it as 9/10 of a centimeter, right? See again. Now we have 0.9 centimeter. So 0.9 centimeter means how many millimeters? See, we are asked to convert 0.9 centimeter into millimeters. Okay, so how many millimeters? So again, we will multiply this 0.9 by 10. So what answer we will get? As there is 1 0 here and 1 point. So the place of this decimal point will shift to the right when we will multiply. So this point will come to this side. So what we will write? 9 millimeters. Okay. Now look. So 30.5 centimeter is same as 30 centimeters and 5 millimeters. Okay. Now practice time. Look at the practice time. Length of the nail is 2 centimeter and 9 millimeter, or we can write it as 2.9 centimeter. See, 2.9 means 2 centimeters and 9 millimeters. Okay. Now turn the page. Come to the next page. Here one lady's finger is drawn and with the help of scale it is being measured. Yes. The length of this lady's finger is 9 centimeter and 3 millimeters. See, now you have to check on the here. See, if we are measuring it from here, means from this place 1 centimeter we are measuring. So it ends here, and see where is this line coming? It is 9, and after 9 it's 1, 2 and 3. So what we will write? 9.3 centimeters. Okay. And if you want to write in both the units, then we can write as 9 centimeter and 3 millimeters. Okay. Now see, this is one figure given to you of 3 different size candles. Now using the scale on this page, find the difference in the length between candle 1 and candle 3. We have to find the difference. Means what is the length of candle 1 in centimeter and millimeter? Then only in centimeter. So see, candle 1 is this one, smaller size. When I have measured it with the help of a scale, then I got the answer as 4 centimeter and 3 millimeters. So in centimeters we can write it as 4.3. Okay, see, 4 centimeters, so we have written 4, and 3 millimeters, so 0.3. Now flame. Flame means this portion from here to here, it is known as flame. This portion is called flame. So when I have measured the size of this flame, then it was 1 centimeter and 4 millimeter. Or when I have written it in centimeters, it was 1.4 centimeters. Okay. Now candle 2 and 3 you try to find out by yourself. What will be the size of the candle? Means from top to bottom. And if it is asked the size of the flame, then you have to measure from here to here. Okay. Now see, come to the next point. Guess and color. First, color the rods as shown without measuring them. Then check. See, we just have to guess and find out the answers. So, rods of size less than 1 centimeter should be colored in red. Then, length between 1 centimeter and 2 centimeters should be colored blue. Then, length between 2 centimeters and 3 centimeters should be colored green. And rods of length between 3 centimeters and 4 centimeters should be colored orange. So see, we just have to guess here. So I think the smallest size rods are of 1 centimeter, less than 1 centimeter. So this, and the size less than 1 centimeter we have to color red. So I have mentioned here the first letter of the color. It is red. Then we have only one small size rod. So only one cylindrical rod will be red in color. Now next is blue color. So see, here we have so many small size, means between 1 and 2 centimeter. So this, then this one. Okay, these are all between 1 and 2 centimeters. Now next one is rods between 2 and 3 centimeters should be colored green. So see, I think this one, this two, and this one and this one, these are between 2 and 3 centimeters. So you have to color here green. And last one is between 3 and 4 centimeters should be colored orange. So see, this one I have written. You have to look here and color with the same, that is orange color. Okay, understood till here? In this topic we have studied about centimeters and millimeters, and we have also seen the number line and how we have to write in centimeters and how we have to convert it into millimeters. Okay, so next time we will start with the next topic of the chapter.